Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. There, I've got 2 of them here that I want for diagnosis. So we'll get the 2 in for diagnosis next. Diagnostics right there. Trainer has got to come in from the outside. That's going to be, unfortunately, a little bit extra. So, Nurse MacDoom, Ellie Muddle. I don't remember which way round I had these. I had it set just then. And now I don't remember. Ellie Muddle is the ward. Ellie Muddle on the wards. Right. We know that Ellie Muddle is going in on the wards. So, diagnostics in here. Trainer, yes. Trainees. Ellie Muddle, this is not you. It's those 2 right there that I want trained. Start training. There's another 20 grand. I'm already going and burning through my money pretty quickly. But I definitely think that this is going to be worth it. I'm not expanding any further than this, and I'm making a bit of money with the hospital as well, so we do have some money coming in. New illness budgie struggler, a regionally specific form of avian turmoil. Sufferers start by dressing flamboyantly, moving on to clothes laced with feathers, and eventually to fully fledged bird suits. Requires treatment before they attempt to fly from a great height or sit on some eggs. We'll send them for treatment in our pharmacy. So there is another pharmacy patient going in there. I need to have...
Wanted in cardiology.
I visited a sick friend who has taken the foolish decision to check himself into one of Holistic's nature communes. Call me old-fashioned, but patients are supposed to be treated by doctors in hospitals, not have leaves rubbed on them by druids.
Leaves rubbed on them by druids. So we've got patients being treated over here. I've got no nurses in there at the moment. We can upgrade the easy scan. In theory, easy scan right there. Now that's 10 grand. I've got someone who can do that. And the drug mixer over here is also available to be upgraded. No success there. I will also do that one. Now, has my other janitor got the upgrade skill? I'm not sure they have. I've got a nurse over here who is ready to come through and do things. 8,600 right there. We're waiting on diagnostics over here in cardiology. That course has now completed. Electrical storm coming in. That's not so good. So... there is our wonderful hospital in the middle of the jungle, and I'm liking this whole idea of like having the jungle decide how we're going to do things. Diagnostics is complete. You go steady. We've got zaps coming in. We've got to be careful with that. And here I've got...
Maintenance required in GP's office.
Right, maintenance required. The hospital is now in debt. No surprises there. Frithgar has run into debt on his hospital. I need ward management, and I don't have that available. I've got to have a nurse in ward management that can work in a ward over there. We need a little bit of cash. So we're going to start off with our usual. We're going to go to a loan. We're going to take out a small loan like that, so that I can go straight in here and I can get my ward management course in here. And I take you, and then I'll go you, Nurse Ellie Muddle, start training. There is another course underway. We've got 3 patients have been cured so far. We've now got diagnostics working away over this side. I got several people turning up in bird suits.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
Hermetism, an obsessive fondness for their beach towel, has taken a dark turn, and now they seek other, larger beach towels in which to engulf themselves. Competition for towels amongst sufferers can be fierce, so those without a towel might be found in reclusive solitude, often in lighthouses. Right, we've got to wait for the ward manager to have their full training, which is Ellie Muddle over here, and then as soon as that has actually been completed... we will then be able to have our patients going in for treatment in the ward. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go with our bamboo benches. I'm going to stick 1 bamboo bench that side of the door and 1 over that side of the door. And then we're going to scroll down a little bit further. We're going to go to air conditioning unit. And I'm going to put 1 there just to cool down the overall thermal rating of the hospital by a smidgen. Just like that. Diagnostics are happening. We've got treatments over here. Diagnostics 50%. 76. Staff promotion. Student doctor to junior doctor already. We are on the up, just like that. We're on $41,000. Halfway through the ward management course. Things are looking pretty good here. I just lost a bit more money there. A little tiny bit more in expenses and mostly in wages. And yes, wages are going to outweigh a lot of what we're earning at the moment until our reputation really starts to climb. How am I doing for assistants? I've only got one assistant. I really do think I should have more than one assistant. If I have customer service level 2 over here, that might be a good thing. Emotional intelligence. Training masterclass. So what are you? You're 2,000 to hire you. Motivated, inspiring. Would leave without you for a joke. Inspiring. Terribly dull. And has good memory. I think I'm going to go with you because you've got level 2 customer service. And I think that would be quite helpful. So I bring you in. And that way I've got no excuses for not having someone working the front desk. It's always helpful that we've got someone on the front desk at all times. Ward management has now completed, which means that we can start going and getting our next course up and running. Trainees available. I've got a junior doctor over here who's already able to be promoted, and then I've got an assistant, a senior assistant, and a head janitor over there. We will train the doctor first. Courses, we're going to go general practice 2 so that we can get diagnostics happening faster. That's going to cost me 20 grand to do that course. And then I will use the doctor to train that one out across everybody else. That's how we're going to do that. That will work rather beautifully. Injection room required. Osmosis. The outermost membrane has become less selective. Early signs include surface moisture, minor dripping, and puddle formations. Needs to be corrected before all of their innards move outwards. The patient is seeking treatment will need an injection room in order to treat them. Get them to wait just a moment. Ooh, I've actually got the money right here, right now, so we can go straight in for that. And I've got treatment nurses lined up, ready to go with this. Where is our injection room? Right there, 15,100. This is a 3x3 room, and it's a treatment, so we will go on that side with a 3x3 right there. The door over on this side. I'm actually going to put the... no, I'm just going to put the door there in the middle like I would normally, and I'll drop that one down there, and then we can just zoom in a little bit. So we want a toxic waste bin. We're going to want the fire extinguisher. That can go right next to the bin. We want nice smelling hand sanitizer in there. We need an air conditioning unit. That one will go over in that corner over there. And then I'm going to want the usual little extra of a clock and a wicker chair for the person in here. There's nothing else that I need, is there? Bin, a fire extinguisher, hand sanitizer, and appropriate temperature regulation. That's fine. 16,000. We've now got that room up and running. Let's go into hire. I've got my assistants. I've now got nurses up here. They're too mixed. I don't want mixed. I don't want mixed anything. Another doctor would that could be trained in treatment would be useful, but no, I'm not going to bring that in now. It's going to end up being too expensive to go for another doctor at the moment. So we will have a look in here. Let's just make sure that we've got these right. Diagnostics and diagnostics for you two. Treatment and treatment for you two, and ward management for you right there. So yes, we have got the injection room is allowed on here. And what we will do is we'll go with treatment level 2, and then we'll go for pharmacy and injection room as well. We'll try and get both of those in. I'd like the pharmacy management first for Roy Pound and Kensington Trosock, if at all possible. So something along those lines. And you are GPs, and they're staying as GPs. I'm not going to worry about any more on there. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. I don't need to do anything else for a minute. I've got a training course underway there. Staff challenge. Get a level 5 room. Well, I accept, but I don't think it's going to happen. Ooh. Shock horror? I need a shock clinic for that. Wait a minute. How much is a shock clinic? Shock clinic, mega scan. Shock clinic is 30 grand, and it requires a treatment doctor to be able to run it. I don't have the facilities for that, so we're going to say no. I don't have the facilities to deal with that particular incident. There's nothing can be done. I'm really sorry.
In injection room.
That's required in injection room. I'm going to go to items. Right there. Okay, I've clicked too much. Bamboo bench. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, now I've got no money. Right, we need to wait a minute. I want to put a bamboo bench outside here, just so that we've got one extra little bit. Staff promotion in there. A student nurse up to junior nurse. And this is why you do want the higher ones, because we've got 10% diagnosis and treatment anyway. And then it gets them their training slot, which is quite a helpful thing. Minus 2,000. My janitors are busy cleaning stuff up. I've got treatments going through, so we're on to 4,000 already. Tooth mutiny. Poor dental hygiene has led to revolting teeth with a tendency to revolt. We'll send them for treatment in our pharmacy. I want someone trained in pharmacy management to run the pharmacy. Would probably be better. I think it will help out a little bit more. I'm going to drop that one down there. We could actually end up going for another pharmacy. We can upgrade the Jab Master, make it more effective. I'll wait until we've done the treatment there. 5 grand right there. It's 26,000 for that one. Now we'll have the upgrade. You over this side, Drug Mixer 2 is not ready for an upgrade just yet. Anomaly report. Frogs falling from the sky.
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
Right. Our aircon unit needs maintenance. A janitor will be called to carry out repairs to make sure it doesn't become a fire hazard. Training course complete. General practice 2. Right. I have now got that one done, which means I want pharmacy management or injection administration. Pharmacy management, we got more patients going to the pharmacy than we have to the injection room. Trainees available. That's a diagnostics nurse. No, we're not doing that. It's got to be a treatment nurse. It's the only one that I can do in there has got to be a treatment nurse. So trainees available. I've got my head janitor who can be trained. And he can be trained in basic maintenance. He's got everything else. And then I've got an assistant and I've got an assistant. So really, I mean, both the assistants could be trained in something. If I was to take those two together, I've got 4 trainers available. And I could give them emotional intelligence plus 10% happiness. Stamina training. I think stamina training would work out better for those two. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go stamina training in here. I'm going to train them both. I've got 2 more that can come in as a head janitor. Do I want stamina training for the head janitor? Or do I want the head janitor to have maintenance training? I think we'll give the head janitor maintenance training rather than anything else. So we'll just run it like this. There. It's free to do that training. We don't have to pay anything out for that, which is really, really good. That does make a big, significant difference. We've got plenty of people now coming into the hospital, which is good. We've got... Wait a minute. Staff request. I've already done my next thingy. I didn't even realize I'd done that. Fracture ward required. Our doctors discovered new illness limpet. Sufferers exhibit minorly impaired gait after being slightly hobbled by slipping on a mollusk. The patient is seeking treatment. We'll need a fracture ward in order to treat them. Get them to wait. We'll build the fracture ward over this side near the ward that we've already got, which means that we're going to need another nurse to come in to be able to run that ward. Now, Homer Cups does actually seem to be someone that would be pretty good for this. Hester Credible, Diagnostics 2. Not so good for the fracture ward, I suppose, but she is pretty good for the other one. You've got... Looks like you've got 2 training slots. No, you haven't. You're ready for training. Ah, I see. Right. Stamina training, and then I go straight in for ward management with Sabrina Villain. That, I think, would be better. And then I've got pharmacy management over here. Could bring you in so that I've got more nurses. Right, I definitely need Sabrina Villain. She's got to come in. There's £2,000. You got to come in a minute. And then we want to go to rooms, and we need to go with, this time it's got to be a fracture ward, not a normal ward. Fracture ward right there. So you've got to be a 4x3 minimum. If I go with a 5x5 over here, that is a big old room, that is. But I think it's going to work. It allows us to put more of the traction beds in, and that's the important bit. So that one goes down there, and then this machine here, I can put into that corner over there, and then we need these traction beds. Where are we going to put these? I put one on that wall. I haven't got room. This room doesn't have room for all of these beds that I want. I put one there. That one's got to move. That one's going to go over there somewhere. And I have another traction bed, which will go there. I don't have room for a third traction bed, so this one can go here for a second. That bed can move over there. That bed can move over there. This bed can move up. If I put that one, if I got room for a second bed, if I put that one there, can that go into that corner? No. It can, however, go into this corner. But what about another traction bed? Have I got room for another bed? I got room for a traction bed there. I got room for these beds all the way around. I need the Plasticaster. This is where I'm having a bit of trouble. Well, I know what we can do. If I put that down there and that down there, then I just have to make this room a little bit longer. Then the door can go to there. This one can move down a fraction, and then I can go with the Plasticaster. That one can then go next to the nurse station over this side. We can then take the traction bed. I can put one here. I don't quite have enough room for 3 along the wall, but I do have room for 3 along the wall if I put them up here. I'll put that one up to there, and then this one over here a little bit, and that one up there a little bit like that. There's 4 of them. I don't have room for one more traction bed. Not quite. There's just not quite enough. Ooh, wait a minute. Yes, there is. I can move that one there. I can put this one that side, and then I can put another traction bed right next to it there. And then I've got the Plasticaster machine. Can go right here, or I can even turn that one round, and I can put the Plasticaster there. That goes just up against the wall over there. But unfortunately, that's going to cost me $25,000, which I don't have. So if I was to go in here and I go to loans, do I want to stop editing this room? No. So what I will do instead is I'll get rid of that one for a minute, that one for a minute, that one for a minute, and tick that one as an okay. And then I will go with the loan. I'll take out that loan right there. I'll repay the 50 grand loan, and then I'll go into here and I will edit this room once more, and then we can start putting down these other traction beds. So I want to put one here as close to the nurse station as I can get, and I'll put another one up there. So I've got plenty of room for that one, and then I can put in another traction bed here. So I've got 5 traction beds in this room, which I think is pretty good. I think that is a helpful thing to have. I can't put wall monitors on the walls without them just getting in the way of everything. Right? They don't go. I can put medicine cabinets. Actually, I can't even put these in very well, so we'll go with one here, and I can't put them there either. I'll just put 2 I'll put 2 medicine cabinets in there. I don't know if that's going to be like too much in the way over there. I'll put the toxic waste bin near the door right there. We'll put an extinguisher next to it. We'll go with an air conditioning unit right there like that, and another one over that side, although I'm not sure if people are going to be able to reach that. Then we'll take this one here, and that one's going to go there like that, so it's in the middle, and then that one's going to go up against it like that, so that one is also in the middle. No more than that. It's 2 air conditioning units in here. I got the toxic waste bin, the fire extinguisher, the one other thing, hand sanitizer. Over on that side over there. There's another 12,000 that has gone into that room. But I think it's pretty good. I like that room there now. So then if I go to items and we scroll down a little bit and we go to air conditioning units, with the 2 air conditioning units in each of those rooms, it's actually reasonably comfortable for our patients by the look of it. And I'll drop that one over there. That's going to cool that down out there a little tiny bit. We will go with a bamboo bench either side of the door on this one, here and here like that. And so far so good, I think. That's not too shabby. Let's go and have a look at hiring. I'm not going to take anybody for a second. Let's go and have a look at our staff in here. Nurses. I've got this many nurses, and you, Sabrina Villain, you're going to be a ward manager, so you are going to go, I'm going to go like that, so that you are allowed only in the ward, and we will train you in ward management, along with our other trainees down here. Once that training is complete, we will do ward management.
Cardiology.
Someone in cardiology. Yeah, as soon as that training is complete, we will do our next bit of training, which is going to be ward management. Wait a minute. Vested insects. Tiny, smartly dressed bugs, believed to be the classy relatives of the common flea, are throwing a microscopic soiree on or within the body of the afflicted. We're sent for treatment in our ward. Visitor from Bungle Technologies, rival executive CEO Bungle, Sophie Nova, has informed us she'll be visiting the hospital for an inspiration soon. If she's impressed with the hospital, she might share some information that could help our research department. Okay. I was just going to slip straight back into another recording, but I see here on career, I've got rewards. Promote 100 nurses. We get 200k points for that bad boy right there. I've also got complete 20 research points for 250. I got train 50 janitors for 200. So we've got quite a few different ones. We need to upgrade machines, train a staff member in Diagnostic 5, Psychiatry 5, Research 5, and Surgery 5. So we definitely want to work on that one when we go for our 3-point hospital. Get 3 stars in Tumble, Mitten University, Flemington. Those I'm not going to worry quite so much about, but there are others. 1,000 patients with infection. Earn 100 million. So I got several millions to go with that one. Promotion of the doctors. That one won't be too bad. But anyway, there, we had some career goals. So let's go and jump back in. Continue on with overgrowth. Coexist with nature in an ancient, semi-sentient jungle. Right. We've got that one built. We've got our ward built over there. We might have too many doctors. Some are idle. Staff request, get a level 5 room. Current level 4.
Needed in staff room.
Is there a way to look
Rival
at the...
executive now approaching the hospital.
Really spacious environment, lots of luxury. A level 5 room. What room is it? If I click on there, stats, mood. I want to actually read the quest that we got. Take a break, pay review, jobs, staff customization. If I look in here, I got welcome to overgrowth, archive. Yeah, see, there's nothing there. Just says get a level 5 room. I'll go with this one right here. I don't know if this is the level 5 that we want to go for. I got $44,000 right there. So if I go to items in here, it's...
Training course completed.
Right. She's going to pause a second so that we can focus on the training in a minute. But I figure probably the best way to do this would be just to spam gold records around, because they seem to... Wait, that's a level 2 in there. That goes to level 3. Am I even going to be able to do this with the gold records? I don't think I can. Not at level 5. No, that's not going to work, and I've gone and spent my money now. Alright, you know what? That's fine. We'll leave it like that. And I'll leave that one. Current level 4. So which is my level 4 room? You're a level 3. You're a level 4 here. So it would appear that the ward is the place to go. So let's go into the ward. We'll go to edit in here so that I can cancel my edit should I desire it at any point in what we're doing here. Now, I don't normally put pictures in a ward, but I am going to here. We're going to go with light-headed. We've got the food pyramid. We go with a clown poster. I can't put that with the clock. So I'll put the clown poster over on... I can't put that on that side because of the... thing. I have to move them over a bit. I can put the clown poster there. And then I'll move the clock over that way so that I can fit an 8-bitten poster in there. I'm wondering about putting the clock, actually. If I put the clock in... No. Okay, I can't put the clock there. The clock's got to stay where it is. And now we'll work our way round the room and we'll start putting in more posters. So we've got animal magnetism and... mock star on that one, and I'm going to go to grey anatomy and pandemic. I'm going to go in that one right there, and I'm going to go over this side. We've got a shock horror in the corner, a turtle head right there, premature mummification, barking mad, blank look, and we've got a woodworms poster as well. There. And then I've run out of other posters, but now we sort of getting to the point where we want Jasmine Odyssey. Jasmine is pretty good for leveling up things. I can put ones in behind here, so we can put a Jasmine poster in there. We'll put a gold record in here as well. That one can go on the wall right there, and I will also do a gold record over on that side. Level 5! Nice! Right, we've actually managed to do it. We've got a level 5 ward staff challenge. Get a level 5. Okay, right. That one can continue onwards. I need a new challenge. Now, I've got a bit that's opened up over there. So we look over here. Generate 1,000 research points. You are plot 4. Hospital value of 500,000. Plot 9. 100 days without a death. That's going to be our next one. We're going to try and go 100 days without a death. I've just done training over here. I got 10 people queued up over on the receptionist's desk, which is not a good thing. I want to go into hire a second. I've got 2 assistants, 2 janitors. I think they were all busy. I got 1 ghost... Oh, no, this is people... No, I haven't... There's people that... Let's see actually who I've got. I have got 2 assistants and 2 janitors. I've got 6 nurses and 3 doctors. And I have a look in here. So I would like to train out the GP level 2, which we will do in a bit. I also need to get... Well, I think that's quite enough care and loving attention inflicted upon the patients from myself for today. So we will return next time. In the meantime, if you have enjoyed this episode, then could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.